In this video, I'm going to be doing a comparison between the Ditto looper and the newly announced Ditto Plus looper by TC Electronic, as well as some of my first impressions on the Ditto Plus. Hey, my name is Joseph, and it's my passion to help beginner guitarists grow with the best tips and gear. So if that interests you, consider subscribing and leave any questions you have in the comments below. So TC Electronic just announced their upgraded version of the Ditto looper, the Ditto Plus. As of right now, we do not know the price or when they will become available, but according to Anderton's video and their site, it seems like they are expecting it to come around August and the price to be around $123 US, which seems about right. Speaking of Anderton's, they made a great hands-on video on the Ditto Plus looper, so if you want to take a closer look, make sure you check out their video. The links will be in the description below. So let's compare the Ditto and Ditto Plus looper, see what's the same and see what's different about these two pedals. I have my own Ditto looper, and this one is very helpful because it's compact, inexpensive, and easy to use as a looper. It brings out your creativity and it just makes practicing a lot more fun. And all of those aspects of the Ditto looper has been transferred over to the Ditto Plus looper as well. So let's talk about loop length. They've upgraded the Ditto Plus looper from 5 minutes maximum loop time to 60 minutes. I think 5 minutes is plenty of time, but with 1 full hour of loop time, you're definitely not going to run out of time while making your loops. And I guess the more is better, and there's nothing to complain about extra loop time. The next point, which is loop storage, is where it starts to get more interesting. For the original Ditto looper, you can only have 1 loop session. You couldn't save any extra loops that you made. You would have to delete the one that was already stored onto your pedal if you wanted to start making a new one. And for this new Ditto Plus looper, you're able to save 99 loop sessions. And that is a really great thing to have. You don't have to get rid of your ideas. Instead, save them and go back to them whenever you want. And so I love this feature. The next feature they added onto the Ditto Plus looper is that you are able to import up to 99 backing tracks, and you can export your stored loops directly to your computer. And I'm glad they added this feature because this was a problem I had with the original Ditto looper, is that I have an idea, it's stored on the looper, but then I come up with another idea. Before I can work on that new idea, I had to delete the previous one. If I wanted to keep that previous idea, I would have to find some way to record it, and that was usually mainly through either my phone, which the quality is not great on there. And then secondly is to figure out a way to record it directly to my computer. And all of this is just another hassle to do. For creativity, you want to limit any obstacles you have. And I really think this feature hits that point. The next upgrade they have on the Ditto Plus is the extended loop mode. Basically, when you overdub or you are recording over your first loop, if that overdub is longer than your first loop, they will extend the first loop to match the time of your overdub. So I really think this is a quality of life feature because you don't have to be thinking about making sure you are doing exactly a certain amount of bars while you're making that loop. Instead, you can make a short one, and then while you're overdubbing, and let's say you come up with more ideas and that ends up being longer than the first loop, you're not restricted by that. You don't have to re-record the first loop to be the extended amount of bars. And instead, it does it for you. So that is something that I'm really looking forward to on this pedal. Unfortunately, there is some issue with the extended loop mode as the product currently stands, which is mentioned and shown in the Anderton's video. So for a closer look, check out their video. Basically it's that when you finish recording and it repeats your loop, there is an audible delay in the beginning of that loop. And that is a bit of an issue. Anderton's mentions that this feature might be a niche feature where not a lot of people might be using it, and that the Ditto Plus is still worth it even with this issue. And I agree with them. The Ditto Plus is still worth it with the 99 slots of storage, the ability to import and export the files, that alone is worth it for the Ditto Plus. But you know, it really would leave a bitter taste in my mouth if TC Electronic left this issue as is. From a customer's perspective, if you are pitching a product and these new features, you know, you would expect them to work seamlessly, right? And not you trying to work around this issue. And what do you guys think? Is this a big issue? Is it not? I personally think it would leave a bad taste in my mouth if this issue was something that they couldn't fix. Hopefully it's not. Hopefully it's just a easy software fix, but it's just something to keep in mind. Hopefully they fix it before the product is sold so that I can recommend it with full confidence. So what are your thoughts on the Ditto Plus looper? Are you going to buy one for yourself? Is the issue with the extended loop mode a deal breaker for you? Is it not a big deal? Let me know in the comments below. If you like this video, hit that like button, subscribe for more content like this, and I'll see you in the next video.